Alright guys, let's go into my messy neck of the wood. Show y'all what I got going. It's older car, man. It's like a 3.8, 3.3. Anyway guys, he's chasing oil leaks. Everything on the hill is leaking oil and coolant. So there's one job you can do to fix all of that. Alright. And merely because when you opt to do that job, you're gonna by default have to replace everything else anyway. What I'm talking about is the timing chain cover. All right, there's a cover right here. Now you're gonna be forced to replace the crank seal. You're gonna be forced to replace the oil pan gasket. So everything in this area should be oil leak free when I'm done. All right, now because it's a fairly old car, to some places like this is common in the aftermarket world or whatever. But I had to wait on parts. So the parts are here, and I am not excited to do this. They're not bad, guys. We used to have, I don't know how many of you guys are old enough to know, they used to keep a snubber right here, or a little bracket right here. So when the car was running, this would slap up against it. You had a time and chain chatter. Chrysler just finally stopped using it. They don't even have, I haven't been in one in a minute, but I don't see it there, so I assume, and this is like a 2010, 09 maybe, but they stopped using it. Okay, yeah, 2010. And look, the same connector, guys. Y'all remember? I got a video on this. This connector setup will have your oil light flickering. If you have your oil light, watch this video right here. All right, you gotta get that out of there. It's the way you can repair this, because this connector cannot breathe. So I got a repair procedure for that, or sending unit. But for the most part, my parts are here now. I gotta figure out how to get the old gasket off, and not in one piece, but I just want it off without having to do so much work to get it off. Just imagine if I had to grind. Look, it's not gonna just, oh my goodness, I ain't got no gloves on. Somebody get some kind of razor, make sure all that paper off. And also on these guys, y'all know about the coolant leak under the intake. That little thin lower intake gasket tends to leak, but I'm not chasing coolant leaks. He want his oil leaks fixed. And from the look of that estimate, I can't believe. Well, I mean, some people love their cars and want their leaks and stuff fixed. Where's the? Okay, yeah, here the oil pan. Where's my right here? Timing cover. Be careful when you're backing that out. I couldn't get a good angle on the. It's a cam sensor. This reads the position of the cam. Okay, so yes, I can clean this all off easy because I'm right here, and I can use make sure the strainer is not stopped up. We're dealing with years of crud. Probably the oil pan probably ain't never been out. In fact, where's the oil pan? Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's not saying they don't change their oil. It's just, yeah, it's crud. So that's gonna look new, I guess, from now on out. The oil will look new because I'm gonna clean all that out. But yeah, man, we hardly ever see this type of work. Ooh, I don't think I got a. May have hit a crossroad. I don't remember seeing one of them. I got to have an oil pan gas. Yeah, this is a 2-piece oil pan. Y'all see that? Some people, but you got to take this part off to get because the timing cover go through 2 holes. So I was forced. That's why I say, if you just get the one big job, you will by default fix any other leaks in this area. You'd be crazy not to go in with a new crank seal, and the oil pan has to come off because the cover stabs through the oil pan. Happy to see that the rear main seal is not leaking, because if it was, it would be oil trickle all down in here in this area. That's a lot of miles on this car, 180K I want to say, and he want it fixed. And guys, I got to make sure it's fixed because some of y'all know the customers with them squeaky clean garages. They see any drip on the ground or they floor after they drive off, they coming right back. So this, my friend, will end up getting a bath when I'm done. When I mean by bath, I'm gonna come under here with degreaser, and get the high pressure car wash. Guys, they spend that kind of money. You got to take pride in your work. If it's gonna And I'm not changing the way it runs, so I can't say it's gonna run like new. But if it's gonna look like new by way of being clean, by way of being no oil leaks, I want it to be clean. I want it to appear new. So I'm gonna come under here, the whole underbody. Get the high pressure. I wish I could have it in the air while I do that. That way I can know. Cause some high pressure water with good degreaser, engine will be squeaky clean. Let me go look at these parts. I think there's gonna be some discrepancy. Oh, I got valve cover gasket too. So you got 2 valve cover gasket. Guys, always chasing oil leaks. Always do a PCV valve. Car has to breathe. The car's not breathing, chances are high pressure build up in the crankcase, and you'll be right back to square one. And be careful with this style. These tend to stick in the valve cover. They are extremely hard to get out. So I hope this one pop right out. In fact, I've been waiting for a chance to do this repair, PCV valve. I finally be able to record this setup. 2 valve cover. Oh yeah, the water pump gasket by default. You got to take the water pump off, so I get to reseal it. See, here's my timing chain, but I don't see a. Well, I do not see. I don't see an oil pan gasket. Got coolant. This ain't gonna work. Got the hell. The oil pan is off, and I'm definitely not going back in with the same oil pan. This is messy, guys. Don't work like this. When you frustrated, I was here late last night yanking this off. I finally got frustrated. Just to the hell with it, I went home. Unfortunately, when I woke up and got to work, it was still here. You know how sometimes you go home, you think, if I play the lottery and I win, I won't have to come back. Well, that didn't work out too well for me because I got up. I didn't even check. For all I knew, I could be a millionaire right now. I probably need to check my numbers. I didn't even check, but because this is what I love to do, it doesn't hurt so bad. Your job is painful if you're doing something you really despise or you really hate doing. So it cushions the blow. It's unfortunately when you have to work for a living. That's a known fact. But you can make it easy on yourself if you're doing something you love to do. Working on cars was not my goal when I got out of high school. I had no goals, so this was just thrust upon me. Wait a minute, I can know how to work on cars. I think I started washing cars at National Car Rental, and I moved over to the shop. And from there, I was intrigued by how the way a car works. So here I am, some decades later. All right, guys. So I got a lot of work to do, as you can see, guys. This is not a tutorial video. Please don't dog me out in the comment. All right, I'm just merely discussing what I'm doing. A lot of people get confused. I guess by my heading, I might say something like timing chain covers reseal. People go, oh, I get to finally see one. And then you click play and I'm on talking. So I'm gonna have to word it different so I don't want to mislead anybody. That's my point. Okay, I'm just discussing what I'm doing. I cannot film repairs in here. I am not set up like that. I'm not what's his name at what's the dude name? South Main Auto. He's set up in his own shop to where he can record what he do and be happy with it. I'm not set up that way. So this is just a discussion video. All right, so guys, I got work to do. Let me go find out what's the deal with my oil pan gasket. And I'll see y'all later on, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.